Hey everybody, my name is Patrick Schwerdtfeger. I'm the author of Webify Your Business, Internet Marketing Secrets for the Self-Employed. This book has 60 chapters in it, but they're each very short, like 3 or 4 pages long. And I'm going to spend the next 3 or 4 minutes talking about chapter 42, which is called Killer Sales Copy. Killer Sales Copy. And there's a formula for this, and it's called, well, I'm sure it has different names, but the way I learned it, it was called the Motivating Sales Sequence. So we're going to talk about the Motivating Sales Sequence. And it's a multi-step process. So I'm going to just literally just read right out of the book here. But the bottom line is that there's a very systematic way to introduce your readers, your audience, to your product, your service, whatever it is, in a way that makes it more likely for them to consider buying it. Okay. Step number 1: get their attention. Right. You want to start off. Let's think it's a sale. Think about it like a sales letter, or maybe a product information page on your website. So a website that talks about your product in more detail. So step number 1: get their attention. Say something shocking or provocative, some sort of a startling statistic. Number 2 is identify the problem or the need. You go right off the bat. You want to be very clear with what the problem is before you talk about how you solve it. So you start off with something shocking, get their attention. Number 2, what's the problem? Here is a problem, a need, some pain. Right? Describe some pain that hopefully your audience is experiencing. Number 3, position your product or service as the solution to that pain. Okay, that's, I mean, so far it's pretty logical. Okay, there's nothing crazy here. But follow this process and you're going to have more effective results. So you want to position your product as the solution to this pain, to this problem. Okay. Step 4, differentiate yourself from the competition. So what makes you different? What makes your service different? What makes your product better? You want your unique selling proposition, right? What is that? What makes you different? You want to talk about that. Number 5, step number 5, establish credibility and build value. So this is where you talk about, awards that you've won or how long you've been in business. Maybe you have some testimonials from past clients, statistics. If your product or service has been studied in any way, or you can say that 30% of your clients get an increase of revenue as a result, or whatever it is. You want to talk about those statistics here. You're building value. Okay, you're building credibility in your product. Number 6, provide proof. And those go kind of hand in hand. Again, statistics, awards, anything that you can provide that shows proof that you're better. If you have proof, share it, right? And number 7, this is the most important part, call to action. Guys, you have to give them a call to action. Always tell your audience what to do next. If you don't tell them, no one else is going to tell them. So always tell them what to do next. Close with a call to action. Okay, this is called the Motivating Sales Sequence. And if you follow this stuff is studied, guys. People study this stuff like a science of how to increase sales. And this is the result of some of that work. I've summarized it in here in chapter 42. Guys, you can get this book for free. Okay, just go to the website down here along the bottom and you can sign up with your name and your email address, and I'll email you 1 chapter every week for a year. So it's going to take a while. You'll hear from me once a week. Secondly, if you're watching this on YouTube, there should be a subscribe button around here somewhere. If you like the video, subscribe to it because you'll get notified when I do future videos. And lastly, again, if you're on YouTube, you could be watching this on a blog or Facebook, but below the video there's a place on YouTube to leave comments, and those comments are very, very important. They're good for the YouTube rankings. They're good for me, they give me feedback, and they're great for future viewers. So please leave a comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.